A continuación, conéctate con la estrella, clases de Premedia.
Soy la maestra Sumaira Arias de primaria. El timbre suena desde las 8 de la mañana. Daremos clase en la lengua materna. Los estaremos esperando en las emisoras Nacional FM y Radio Nacional AM. Somos Más Educación.
Degite mimigan, anuga Mileika Martínez, Dottogan Odurdaket. Weni Iban Begakatar, Anmar Onodued, Wakudaryaratpa, Wachi Ilababaki, Wes Nundup, Ansumainonikwe. Anmar Gayaburba Odurdaketki, Degisoku, Anabiabitomalo, Cuacua Anabitomalo, We Radio Nacional FM, que Radio Nacional AM, y Tomargua.
En este mismo salón instalé el domingo 2 de febrero del año pasado el Centro de Operaciones Nacionales de Salud. Esa es una fecha que jamás se me va a olvidar. Hoy recibimos 4 puestos de atención sanitaria y 60 camas que contribuirán a fortalecer nuestro sistema de atención de salud frente a este peligro mortal que aún nos amenaza, al igual que al resto del mundo. Quiero reconocer y agradecer a Su Excelencia Wei Chang, embajador de la República Popular China, por las gestiones realizadas para hacer posible esta nueva donación, la cual beneficiará a miles de panameñas y panameños.
Nuestra flora y fauna, el color verde de Panamá. Darién es parte del verano en los 101.7 FM. Todos somos Panamá.
Nacional 101.7, Crisol 106.9 FM, Radio Nacional 840 AM, junto a TV y Meduca presentan Conéctate con la estrella. Estamos comprometidos con la formación pedagógica de la niñez panameña.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 7º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos Más Educación.
Hello, hello, my beautiful students. How are you today? Welcome back. We hope you enjoy your Holy Week. Hello, hello, Teacher Tatiana.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? I hope that all of you are wonderful.
Okay, that's right. So remember that right now we're going to have 7th graders. But before, we're going to listen to psychologist Arelis. Hello.
Thank you, teacher Evelyn. Hi, guys. I am very happy to share with you in a minute for you the topic about cyberbullying. Vamos a estar hablando un poquito del ciberacoso, pero antes de entrar en temas, es importante tener conocimiento de qué es esto del acoso escolar o qué es el bullying, que también se le conoce en inglés. Es importante tener en cuenta que es una forma de maltrato que se da entre estudiantes, es decir, entre pares, y que ocurre de manera recurrente, es decir, de manera repetitiva, y que le causa algún dolor o alguna afectación emocional a la persona que es ofendida. Entonces hay que tener en cuenta, porque a veces se utiliza el término de bullying para todo, y no necesariamente es así. Tiene que cumplir 3 criterios. Uno de ellos es que tiene que ser entre pares, es decir, entre estudiantes. Tiene que ser intencional, tiene que haber una necesidad de hacer daño a otra persona y tiene que ser frecuente y una desigualdad de poderes. En base a esto, ya teniendo conocimiento de lo que es el concepto, entonces vamos a definir un tipo de bullying que es el ciberacoso o ciberbullying, que es una forma en la que se utilizan las redes sociales. Y ahorita que estamos en todo esto de la virtualidad y las clases a distancia, es importante tener en cuenta que es toda manera de poder ofender, dañar, mostrar mensajes, comentarios e imágenes que pueden dañar o ser ofensivos hacia otra persona. Y sabemos que causa problemas o dificultades de aprendizaje, un maltrato o un daño psicológico y que a la vez puede convertirse en situaciones problemáticas para las víctimas. De esta manera, si estás pasando por una situación similar o conoces a algún amiguito que esté pasando por esta situación, recuerda las líneas de apoyo emocional o dirigirte a tu docente, a tu papá, para comentarle sobre la situación. Y recuerda, no le hagas a otro lo que no quieres que te hagan a ti. Dile no al ciberbullying.
Wow, that's right. Remember, say no. Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, let's continue. And the topic for today, right? The topic for today for 7th grade, it's about countries and nationalities. I'm going to repeat again. Countries and nationalities. That's right. But before, I want you to ask you, how are you today? How are you today? Are you happy, sad, excited, angry? So tell me, how are you today? Okay, teacher Tatiana, how are you today?
I am happy. How are you?
Oh, I'm so happy as well. Thank you. So tell us, guys, how are you today? Okay, very good. Now, let's try a riddle, okay? Let's try a riddle. Es una como un enigma, okay? Adivinanza. Let's try a riddle. So pay attention, please, guys. Pay attention. Okay, a bee from America. Remember the bee? Zzz. A bee from America. Remember that we're talking about countries and nationalities. What do you call a bee come from America? I'm going to repeat. What do you call a bee come from America? What do you call a bee? Remember the bee? Zzz. Come from America. Remember America, United States. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer, and the answer is USB.
Okay.
US, United States, and the letter B like B. USB. That's right. Great. Excellent, guys.
That's a good one.
Okay, now
I was thinking like Uber.
Okay, well, let's continue. And remember the topic, countries and nationalities. In Panama, here in Panama, we have people from different parts of the world. So tell us, where are you from? If you are from a different country, tell us, where are you from? Okay, and the objective that we're going to have in this lesson is that you are going to be able to explore different nationalities. You're going to learn some of them, and also that you will be able to use the verb to be. Remember, verb to be, am, is, are, and pronouns she, he, it, and so on, to speak about nationalities, okay? To speak about nationalities. Now, let's continue, and our famous questions. Did you know that Panama is the only place in the world, so it's the only country around the world where you can see the sunrise on the Pacific Ocean, right? You can see the sunrise and set on the Atlantic Ocean. You can see the sunrise, and then in the other hand, you can see, of course, settled on the Atlantic. And you know where you can see that? In the highest point in the country, that it will be Volcan Baru. Okay, so this is something new for you to know. Now, let's continue and tell us, what countries do you know? Okay, I'm going to put here the picture. I'm going to describe some flags. I'm going to give you the description of the colors of the flags, and you are going to tell us what country belongs to, okay? Remember that you can text us through Instagram or through WhatsApp, okay? The number 1, it's red, okay? This flag is red and has 5 stars, yellow, 5 yellow stars. And the number 2 is green, yellow, and blue. And it's very famous, this country, because of the soccer, like Ronaldinho. Okay, so tell us. I know that you know this country. The number 3 is a little tough. It's has 3 colors. It's red, white, and black, and has an eagle in the middle of the color white. The number 4, okay, has 3 colors. This flag is yellow, blue, and red, and we have it next to us. Okay, it's next to Panama. So it will be Colombia or Costa Rica. Tell us, it's yellow, blue, and red. The number 5 has 3 colors. It's white, red and blue and has stars, okay? It's very famous as well. For example, the hamburger, or you can speak English. So tell us, what country do you think it will be? And the number 6 is red, yellow. It's red and yellow, and it's like had a crown with a castle and a lion. And do you know what? Cristobal Colon, he was born in that country. So tell us, which one do you think it is? Teacher Tatiana is going to tell me the number 4. For example, it will be
Colombia.
yeah, yes,
Colombia.
Colombia. That's right. And number 2,
Brazil.
that's right. And number 5 is very easy, right?
United States of America, USA.
That's right. Very good. Okay, let's move on. If you know the answer, remember that you can text us through Instagram or through WhatsApp, okay? Great. Let's move on and let's learn about the nationality, okay? Remember, when we talk about nationality, is the state of being part of a nation, whether by birth or naturalization. I'm going to say some of them. For example, the number 1 say Israel. Okay, Israel, and the nationality will be Israeli. We have number 2 is Japan, right? It's the country, and the nationality will be Japanese. We have China, that it was red with 5 stars, is China. This is the country, China, and the nationality is Chinese. The other one is Colombia. 3 color, yellow, blue, and red, Colombia, and the nationality will be Colombian. And the last one, it is United States, right? And the nationality will be American. Great. It's very important, guys. Remember, and don't forget, countries and nationalities must be written in capital letters or uppercase, capital letters, okay? Please don't forget about this. This is very important. Now, let's practice. This is our favorite part. Let's practice. You have to complete. Okay, number 1 says, she is from Mexico. Remember, from Mexico. Mexico is the country. What do you think it will be the nationality? It will be Mexican, Japanese, or Panama? Tell us. Number 2, he is from Japan. So remember, Japan is the country. So the nationality will be Mexican, Japanese, or Panama. And number 3, he is from, in this case, you will need to tell me the country because I'm giving you the nationality. He is Panamanian. So tell me, he is from, in this case, will be the country. Teacher Tatiana is going to help me here with the answers, okay? Number 1, teacher.
She is Mexican.
Very good. Number 2.
He is Japanese.
Okay, psychologist Adelis, yes. Number 3.
He is from Panama.
Very good. That's right. Excellent. Good job. Okay, now I'm going to introduce vocabulary, right? So you can get more information about words related to countries and nationalities. Number 1, we have increase. The word increase means that it become bigger, okay? It's bigger or greater. Bigger. Number 2, the diversity. As you know, here in Panama, we have a lot of culture, so it's a diversity here. The number 3, we have colony, right? And when we talk about colony, it's a group of people who leave their native country to form a new land. In this case, for example, there are Colombian, Chinese people here, right? That they are colony. They form colony groups here in Panama. So they form a family. And number 4, we have the word center. When we talk about center, it means that, for example, Panama is considered a center of the world, okay, and heart of the universe. Okay, but we are the center, right? We connect a lot of people, a lot of country here, so we are the center. Number 5, when we talk about stay, for example, stay at home. Okay, don't go out, stay at home. So there are foreign people here that stay here in Panama. They live in Panama, so they stay here. And number 6, settle down. It's because we use the phrase settle down because the people, the foreign people here, they form a family, so they settle down here in Panama. Instead of travel around the world, they just settle down here in Panama. And teacher Tatiana is going to help me to repeat again the words. So guys, remember that you need to repeat at home, okay? Number 1, increase, diversity, colony, center, stay, settle down. Thank you. Okay, now let's move on with a practice. Remember that we learn with practices here, so we're going to practice. I want you to tell me 3 foreign colonies settled in Panama, okay? 3, just 3. And number 2, mention 3 countries with a presence in Panama. Okay, 1, when we talk about foreign colonies, will be like nationalities. And the number 2, when I say mention 3 countries, will be the country, okay? It's very different. 1 is the nationalities, and the number 2 will be the country. Remember that you can send the answers through our platforms, Google Classroom. And our Google Classroom is TO66L6D. TO66L6D. Okay, great. Now, let's move on and let's talk about the second objective that we have today, that it will be the personal pronouns. Personal pronouns. In this case, we're going to review, right? It will be singular. We have I, she, he, it. When we talk about plural, it will be we, you, they, okay? Now, when we talk about countries and nationalities, we talk with our personal pronouns, okay? In this case, using the verb to be. I am, she, he, it is, we, you, they are. Okay, remember that when we use verb to be, it's because we're describing something or someone. For example, hi, where are you from? Hi, where are you from? And you are going to ask, and you are going to respond, I am from Italy. See, I am from Italy. Or, I am from Panama. And when you are going to talk about the nationality, you will say, I am Italian. Okay, I am Panamanian. Great. Remember, this is personal pronoun using with verb to be. And there are another example here. I am from Panama. She is from Colombia. And there are Colombian. See, we are using the subject plus verb to be plus object. I am from Panama. When we say from, it will be the country. When we are just use the verb to be, will be the nationality, Colombian. Okay, let's know if you understood, or you are like, if you understood something. Okay, for example, this is another practice. Shakira, she is from, okay, teacher Tatiana, Shakira, where's she from?
Colombia.
Yeah. Yes, she is from Colombia. So she's talking, I'm asking the country. But then I say she is. Now you need to grab the nationality. Will be, she is Colombian. Yeah, yes, with the N
at the end.
That's right, the N at the end. Very good. Now you can say Shakira is from Colombia and she is Colombian. Okay. Another practice we have here, they, for example, in this case, this is very famous, the soccer, right? It will be Brazil. They are from Brazil, and they are
Brazilian.
Very good, teacher Tatiana. They are from Brazilian. That's right. Remember, they are from will be the country. They are from, and then they are Brazilian. We take out the from because we're talking about the nationality. Okay, great. But remember that also we have an assignments for you guys, right? And in this case, you need to do your favorite celebrity, okay? My favorite celebrities, you need to do this one. You need to do make a poster about 5 or your favorite celebrities, okay? About 5 of your favorite celebrities. You need to pick 5 celebrities here. Now you need to use pictures, or you can draw of your favorite celebrities, okay? You can use pictures or you can draw it, okay? It will be depend on you. Then you need to use the pictures of the flags of each celebrity, okay? And then at the end, you need to write 2 sentences for each example, okay? You need to write the country, and then you need to write the nationality. This will be your assignment for today. I hope you enjoy this topic for today that it was about nationalities, countries and nationalities, okay? Don't move, because we're continue with 8th grader with teacher Tatiana, so don't move, and with psychologist Arelis, okay? Don't move, pay attention.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
¡Hola, amiguitos! Este lunes a las 8 de la mañana suena el timbre para dar inicio a las clases en lengua materna Cuna Dulegaya por Nacional FM y Radio Nacional AM, comprometidos con la educación de las niñas en las comarcas.
Radio Nacional FM que Radio Nacional AM ayamar bularin maramardur y de malo y tomargua.
¡Somos educación!
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 8º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos más educación.
Hello and welcome back to your English class for you 8th graders. And if this is your first time, my name is teacher Tatiana Lewis, and I'm glad to be here with teacher Evelyn and our psychology Araceli, that she have Arelis, that she have important information for you to keep in on mind. So welcome.
Thank you, teacher Tatiana. Bueno, hello dear students. Today I want to talk to you about cyberbullying. Vamos a estar hablando del ciberacoso, chicos. Y bueno, es importante tener en cuenta de qué se trata esto del ciberacoso. Pues todo lo que tiene que ver con las redes sociales, que están pues muy de moda, pero lamentablemente a veces también se utiliza de una forma inadecuada. Y es cuando hay una persona que de alguna forma puede generar en otros, hacerlos sentir mal, compartir imágenes, comentarios, burlas, que hacen que ese compañero pues se sienta mal. Y tiene que ser algo repetitivo, constante y que se dé entre pares, es decir, entre estudiantes. Si lo hace un adulto hacia un estudiante, pues no estamos hablando de bullying, estamos hablando de un tipo de maltrato. Pero es importante que tengan en cuenta este criterio de que se tiene que dar entre pares. Ahora bien, a veces se tiende a hacer, o los chicos lo pueden tender a hacer porque piensan que el anonimato lo cubre todo. Es decir, si estoy detrás de una pantalla, pues no va a haber consecuencias. Si los adultos lo hacen, yo también lo puedo hacer. O quizás piensen que la otra persona también se lo va a tomar en broma, como se lo están tomando ellos. Y realmente lo que les causan pues es un daño y una afectación emocional. No nos ponemos en el lugar de la otra persona que se puede sentir mal por ese tipo de comentarios o ese tipo de imágenes que son denigrantes. Y bueno, ¿a quiénes afecta el ciberbullying? Nos afecta a todos, pero es importante tener en cuenta que hay 3 actores principales cuando hablamos del ciberacoso, que es una víctima, tiene que haber una víctima, tiene que haber una persona que esté sufriendo, que está siendo afectada recurrentemente por esas imágenes o esos comentarios. Tiene que haber un acosador o un agresor que es quien ejerce ese poder y esa intención de lastimar al otro compañero. Y están lo que se llaman espectadores u observadores, que son los que están alrededor, que pueden tener una actitud pasiva de que no dicen nada, se quedan calladitos, o pueden tener una actitud un poco más activa en la que se involucran, y ya ahí hay que tener cuidado porque nos podemos convertir en cómplices de esa situación. Entonces, chicos, si están pasando ustedes por una situación similar o conocen algún compañerito, se han dado cuenta que tiene alguno de estos criterios que yo les he mencionado, los invito a que lo denuncien. No se queden calladitos y no se queden sufriendo en sus casas. Así que pueden llamar a las líneas de atención emocional o pueden acercarse a su docente, a sus padres de familia. Les comparto rapidito una de las líneas, están en Bocas del Toro, 758-5377, Cocle 991-1024 y Colón 470-0377. Y recuerden, chicos, pónganle un alto al ciberbullying y solo añade a tus redes sociales a personas que conoces. Seguimos con más, teachers.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to help you to learn an important word language such as English. So make sure that you stick around onto the end so you can learn and practice with us. And talking about practice, you can interact with us. We have social media. We have WhatsApp 6004-8182. We have Instagram at Nacional FM Panamá. Right now we are on live. So Teacher Evelyn, is there any greeting?
Yes, I want to say hello to Mónica Núñez. She wrote, hello from Capira, School Nuestra Señora de Fátima. Very good.
Hello, Mónica.
Hello to Manuel y la Escuela Otoal Natá, quinto grado. Hello. Okay, I want also to say hello to Irma.
Hello, Irma.
Hello.
Welcome. So today officially we have the first topic of our booklet, type of family structure. That's the topic that we have today. And today's objective is to practice the vocabulary related to type of family. Did you know that family is the most important group in society? Did you know that? Yes, it's good. We are the best group of society. So it's very important because today we are going to practice vocabulary and related to our topic to practice the pronunciation. So let's start with our vocabulary and repeat after me. Number 1, single family.
Single family.
Number 2, extended family.
Extended family.
3, nuclear family.
Nuclear family.
4, childless family.
Childless family.
5, grandparent family.
Grandparent family.
6, step family.
Step family.
7, adopted child.
Adopted child.
8, biological children.
Biological children.
9, couple.
Couple.
10, widow.
Widow.
Yes. And remember that you have access to our Google Classroom, okay? 6TO66L6D, so you can access to the practice that we already have here. And the practice is match the word with the picture. So there are the 10 vocabulary words and each picture have an image, okay? So for example, we have like single family. What number will be single family, okay? So you have to relate it. You will repeat the words and then you're going to relate the pictures. And for example, single family, okay, it's only like a
it will be number 5.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see.
No?
No. Yes, okay. So single family, it's number 7. And let me explain
Okay.
you why.
Yes.
And that is the reason that we have this topic. Type of family is structure. It's very important to know what they mean. And that's what we are going to do so you can understand that.
Great.
So before we go to the structure, let's practice the tongue word twister to improve the way that we speak, okay? So the tongue word twister that I have for you today is that you can do any day at least 5 minutes, okay? So we have Betty bought a bar of butter, but the butter was bitter. So she bought some better butter to make the bitter butter better. Okay? So how fast can you say this? Betty bought a bar of butter, but the butter was bitter. So she bought some better butter to make the bitter butter better. And then you need to try to do more. Take the time to see. If you do like in 1 minute and 30 seconds, try to do in 1 minute, try to do in 40 seconds. Okay, that will be very fun and you will laugh doing that. Okay? So let's go to business. Okay? And talk about the type of family structure. There are 6 types of family structure that we will cover today. Single family, extended family, nuclear family, child family, step family, and grandparent. Let's start with nuclear family. When there are children or only one child, that child could be biological or adopted. Okay, we have the mother, the father, and we have our children. Or it could be one child, or it could be a children. That child or those children could be biological or adopted. Extended family is a big family. There are grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins living together in the same house. That is the different or the meaning of extended family. Now we have grandparent family. Grandparent family, it's that kind of family who grandparents raise their grandchildren, okay, instead of their parents. Single family, this is a small family, okay? What it makes different, this kind of family, is that only one adult. It could be the mother or the father who raise the children. Only the mother or the father. Childless family. Childless family is a couple that choose not to have children, or for any other reason they cannot have children, but they have a family. They decide to live together, okay? And the last one is step family. Step family is when divorced or widowed person remarriage and they have children and decide to live together, okay? So now we have the 6 types of family structure. We know the meaning, so now it's time to practice, okay? Practice, practice, practice is the key in English. Let's relate the meaning to their word. So here we have again a match. We have some like statements that have the meaning of each family structure, and to the other side, to the other column, we have the 6 family structure. So for example, we have grandparents, aunts, uncles living together. It means that it's a big family. So we have only 2 big families. We have extended family and we have the grandparent family also could be a big one, and step family. So which one do you think? Grandparents, uncles living together.
I would say extended family.
Okay, yes, it could be right. Grandparents raise their children. It's telling you grandparents raise their children. So which one is?
Grandparent family.
Grandparent family. Great. Let's try one more. Young couple without children. Young couple without children. No children.
Childless family.
Childless family. Childless family means no children, okay? So remember, you can access to the Google Classrooms and you can finish this practice. Also, you can give your response to Instagrams. The code TO66L60 from our Google Classroom. Now, let's think about the structure. The structure that we will cover today is just no question with do. The verb do is an auxiliary. We use in the simple present and it has 2 forms, do and does. But when I use do, when I use does, you need to pay attention to the subject, okay? When the subject is I, we, they, you, or any plural nouns, you're going to use do, okay? But if the subject is she, he, it, or any singular noun, you're going to use does, okay? So let me repeat to you. Singular nouns or singular pronoun, does. Plural nouns or plural pronoun, do. Very good, okay? So there are some rules to make questions, okay? First of all, we're going to use an auxiliary do or does at the beginning of the question. Okay? And remember, you will choose do or does based on the subject. So the structure is do or does plus the subject plus the object plus the question mark. Do not forget to write the question mark at the end. Okay? That is telling us that is a question. So do not forget. If your answer is affirmative, the structure will be yes, comma, the subject, do or does. Remember, the do or does depend on the subject. But if your answer is negative, then your structure is no, comma, plus the subject, plus don't or doesn't. Don't and doesn't are the short form of do not or does not. Okay? So here are some examples that we have here. Do you have a nuclear family? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Why I'm using do? Because the subject is you. It's a plural pronoun. Does she have an extended family? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Why I choose does or doesn't? Because the subject is she. It's a third person singular. Another example, do they have a grandparent family? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Okay, so practice, practice, practice is the key in English, and it's an easy practice that we have today. First of all, you need to identify the subject. Circle the subject and complete the following question with the correct auxiliary. So we have number 1, blank, he have a nuclear family. Okay, pay attention. Another thing that is very important is that when we're using an auxiliary, we are going to keep the base form of the verb. Okay, we cannot say, for example, do he has, she is, or do he makes. No, we're going to use the base form of the verb. So keep on mind that. So let's write number 1. We have blank, he have a nuclear family. Identify the subject. Let's circle. Which one is the subject? All right. Let's see. Teacher Evelyn, can you recognize the subject here in number 1?
He.
He, right. So think about it. He is singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular. So the auxiliary, the correct auxiliary that I'm going to use at the beginning of this question is does. Does he have a nuclear family? Let's try number 2. They have an extended family. Blank, they have an extended family. Okay, so which one is the subject here?
They.
They. Now think about it. They is singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural. So I'm going to use do. Okay, do they have an extended family? So in the same way that I just the teacher Evelyn and myself help you to do 1 and 2, you have the responsibility to complete 3, 4, and 5. So first of all, identify the subject, okay, and then think, is this a singular, is plural? And when you have that answer, you will choose do or does, okay? So remember that you can access to the Google Classroom. The code is TO66L6D. Teacher Evelyn, is there any greetings or answers
yes.
that we can share?
Yes, I want to say hello to Vera Ordaz, Yelsi, Marcela, Elba Ortega, okay? And yes, that's right, teacher. I have a response here through WhatsApp, and the number 3 will be does. Is that correct?
Yeah, does. Why? Because the subject is she. She is a third person singular, so very good.
Oh, very good.
Amazing.
Okay, I have number 5 here. Carlos, he wrote. Let me see. Do, number 5.
Do, yes, is do. Why? Because the subject is you, okay, and you is a plural pronoun. So very good job, Carlos. Amazing.
Great.
Okay, so you see, it's easy. Okay, the only thing that you have to do is practice. Practice is the key in English. As soon as you understand, right away go to the practice. So remember that today we will talking about, this is the first week that we're going to talk about type of family structure. During 3 weeks we will cover this topic. There are 6 main type of family structure. We have step family, we have grandparent family, we have extended family, we have childless family, and we have nuclear family. Okay, so those are, let me repeat to you: nuclear family, extended family, grandparent family, single family, childless family, and step family. Make sure that you understand each one. So next time that you will see on a picture, you can say, oh, that's a nuclear family. Why is a nuclear family? They have both parents and they have a child. Oh, that is a single family. Why? Because there is only one parent, the mother or the father, and they have children. Oh, that's an extended family, because you see the cousin, you see the grandparent, you see the aunt, the uncle. It's a big family, but there is a difference between the step family and the extended family. The step family are 2 different families. The mother decide to be together with the father of other family. They have to remarry. Okay, so that is everything for today, and I see you next class, my 8th graders. Take care. Stay there for 9th graders.
That's right, don't move.
El futuro de la patria.
Buenos días, los de preescolar, aprender.
Todos los viernes a las 8 de la mañana.
Clases de preescolar. En lengua dule gaya.
Somos Más Educación.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 9º grado. Conéctate con la estrella. Somos Más Educación.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to your English class for you 9th grader. And if this is your first time, I'm teacher Tatiana Lewis, and it's a pleasure to be here with teacher Evelyn in our psychology at Ellis, that will start our class with an important information about cyberbullying.
Thank you, teacher Tatiana. Hello guys, I am very happy to share with you in a minute for you a topic about cyberbullying. Vamos a estar hablando del ciberacoso. Y chicos, importante que tengan en cuenta para tener claro qué es el ciberacoso. Eso es a través de las redes sociales, como su nombre lo dice. Es lo que implica enviar textos, mensajes, mail, imágenes que pueden dañar o deteriorar la imagen de otra persona. Y suele ocurrir entre compañeros, entre pares. Eso es importante que lo tengan claro. Y que le causa daño o le causa un malestar a la otra persona. ¿Y qué vamos a hacer? ¿O qué pasa si te llega un mensaje ofensivo de alguno de tus compañeros a tu celular? Bueno, si es tu amigo o si es tu compañero, ten en cuenta que es importante romper esa cadena de mensajes. Es decir, no lo sigas reenviando, porque eso sigue lastimando a ese compañero del cual se pueden estar burlando. Así que hay que romper la cadena, no la compartas. Es más, puedes decirle a esa persona que lo está haciendo: sabes que no me parece, es malo, es negativo, no le hagas eso al compañero. Hay que cuidar a nuestros amigos y de una forma bloquéalo, porque hoy puede ser tu compañero, pero no sabes mañana si te toque a ti. Así que ten en cuenta esta recomendación. Y también, si te llega a pasar a ti, tú que nos escuchas en casa o conoces a algún compañerito que esté pasando por esa situación de ciberacoso, lo primero que podemos hacer es evitar caer en provocaciones. Es decir, no le respondas, porque eso lo que puede hacer es que el acosador o la persona que está agrediendo se motive a seguir buscando más material para hacerte sentir mal. Otra recomendación es que ignores, abandones esa conexión, bloquea ese contacto para evitar y romper de alguna forma ese patrón que tiene esa persona. Pide ayuda. Ahora todas las redes sociales tienen gestores de denuncia. Instagram, Facebook, tú puedes utilizar esos recursos para denunciar eso que te están realizando. Y por supuesto, contarle esto a una persona de confianza, a tus papás, a tu docente, y evalúa si es la posibilidad de, si requiere que sea denunciado, porque es muy fuerte el hostigamiento que estás recibiendo, pues se puede denunciar a la policía también, y lleva tu registro de llamadas, de comentarios para que tengas pruebas. No te quedes callado, chicos, tú que nos escuchas. Hay que denunciar, hay que ponerle un alto al ciberbullying, y una de las formas también para cuidarnos es evitar que reveles información muy personal. Nada, está revelando placas, número de casa, teléfonos, porque hay que cuidarnos, hay que tener presente a estos chicos y dile no al ciberbullying. Continuamos con más, teacher Tatiana y teacher Evelyn.
Say no to cyberbullying. Stop cyberbullying, okay? So reflect about that. And talking about reflection, last week was a Holy Week, a time of prayer, reflection, and preparation for the Easter. So take the opportunity to think about this. If you don't want that someone does hurt you, don't hurt someone else, okay? So make sure you stick around until the end so you can learn and practice with us. Talking about practice, remember that you can interact with us. We have social media. We have WhatsApp 604-8182. We have Instagram at Nacional FM Panamá. Right now we are on lives, so let's go to see if there is someone say hi. Or
yes, want to say hello to CF1275, and also hello to Tatiana, to Diana. Hello
Diana. Okay, so today we will start a new the first topic of the booklet. It's about building a strong family during COVID time. We will be talking about not only about how to protect yourselves, but also what you can do with a member of your family to be strong during this time. But especially, you need to understand this type of virus, okay? So this is what we will be focused today. So again, the topic is building a strong family during COVID time. Today's objective is to recognize vocabulary related to COVID-19. So let's start with the vocabulary. There we will cover important words that help you to understand virus and the coronavirus today. Okay, so repeat after me. Number 1, teeny. Number 2, particle. Number 3, outbreak. Number 4, host. Number 5, crown shape. Number 6, infect. Number 7, replicate. Number 8, close off. Number 9, severe. Okay, great. Okay, so these are the verbs that we will be using to understand our today topic. And it's very important to practice also to see if you recognize them. So practice is the key in English. The vocabulary practice is also a match. We have the image and the pictures with numbers, and to the other side we have the name. Okay, so for example, what kind of let's start with number 9. Okay, what word do you think is number 9? Something is small. Can you identify which one is?
The
Tiny, right? Okay, a very popular. Let's see, let's start with number 8. What do you think is 8? You have your cell phone and then you have like a virus there. What happened with your cell phone? Infect, right? And number 7, you have the shape of what?
Of a crown.
Exactly. Okay,
Crown
so
shape.
you see, yeah, it's a crown shape, right? Okay, so you see, so this kind of words and image will help us to understand our topic. So I'm going to explain you today. I will start with the virus. I want that you understand what is virus, and then I'm going to talk about coronavirus. And I want that you pay attention, focus to all the information that I'm going to give you. Remember that you can access to the Google Classroom and you can complete this practice. The code is TO66L 60. Okay, by yourself, try to complete this practice.
Yes, want to say hello to Mariluz, Carol, Bland 4, and also we have a response here through WhatsApp. And say, let me see, the number. It will be the number 6. It say close off. Is that correct?
Yes, close off. Right, close off. Very good. I like that. Amazing. Okay, so let's start with business. Let's understand this virus so we can protect ourselves in the correct way. During my explanation, I want that you focus on 4 questions. What are viruses? What does replicate means? What is a host? When can an outbreak occur? Okay, so let me start. Let's understand what is a virus. Viruses are teeny particles that can invade living cells. There are millions of varieties with different behaviors, shape, and structure. You see, there are millions of them. Wow. Okay. Coronaviruses are one group. Of the millions, there's only one group. Named for their crown-shaped outline. 4 of these commonly infect humans. Most time, when you get a cold, it's caused by a coronavirus. It means that coronavirus have different types. Let's see which one we have it right now. Okay, all viruses have a goal to replicate or make more copies of them. Now we know what is replicate. Make more copy of them. But they can't do that by their own. So they invade organisms and turn their cells into virus factory. This can be unpleasant for the hosts, which are the organisms that viruses infect. Now we know what is host, okay? The organisms that the virus infect. Okay, they stay with that until the virus infect it. The new coronavirus typically causes coughing and fever. A healthy body can usually fight off this illness known as COVID-19. Okay, the new illness is called COVID-19. Symptoms are mild for most people, especially kids, but in a body with weakened defenses, COVID-19 can become more severe and require medical treatment. That's the reason that some people that have COVID are in the hospital, because they require a strong medical treatment. This new coronavirus was first identified in Wuhan, China. In late 2019, there was an outbreak. That's when a disease starts spreading. Now we know what is an outbreak. When a disease starts spreading. More and more people got sick, first in China and then around the world. So the first time that COVID-19 appeared was in China, and the late on 2019. Entire cities had been quarantined or closed off to slow the disease spread. Virus can't get around without our help. So we are the person, we are who spread. And there's a lot we can do to control its spreading. Why? Taking care. But we don't going to talk about how we can protect ourselves today. We will talk about in our next class. Now, let's see if you comprehend, okay, what I just said to you. Remember the first questions that I said at the beginning of my explanation? What are viruses? What does replicate mean? What is a host? When can an outbreak occur? Here you have the answer. What are viruses? Viruses are tiny particles that can invade living cells. What does replicate means? Replicate means to make copy of something. What is a host? A host is the organisms that the virus infect. When can an outbreak occur? An outbreak occurs when a disease starts spreading. So you see, that's a good idea to first understand what is the virus, and then we can know how can we protect. Now let's think about the structure. The structure and all the sentences and all my explanation, I was using simple present affirmative, simple present affirmative, most of them. Today we will focus on regular verbs. We use the present simple in its affirmative form to confirm situations that regularly, repeatedly, or always occur. The structure is that subject plus the base form of the verb ending in s or ies or es, plus the object plus the period. Remember, statements or sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a period. Okay? Don't forget that. There are some rules for the third person singular depending on the ending of the verb. Okay? Remember, third person singular will be Maria or she, he, it, or Panama, to give you some examples. The rules for regular verbs are: number one, the majority of the regular verbs the only thing that we have to do is add the letter s. For example, eat, eats, play, plays, swim, swims, work, works. The second rule states verbs ending in consonant plus the y, we are going to drop or eliminate the y, and then we're going to add ies. Example, study, studies, cry, cries, try, tries. Okay? And the third rule, verbs ending in o, sh, ch, x, or double s, we are going to add es. Just add es. Example, watch, watches, watch, watches, mix, mixes, kiss, kisses. Okay? Good. Now, pay attention to this rule, practice, memorize. Okay? So you will be familiar next time that you have a sentence in the simple present and the subject is the third person singular. So let's go to the practice. Practice, practice, practice is the key on English. So there are 6 verbs here: mix, identify, disinfect, replicate, wash, and try. You need to choose the verbs and place in the correct column depend of the rule, based on the rules. The first column say add s. It means that the verb, the only thing that we are going to do is add the letter s. For example, replicate, replicates. Okay? The second column, it means that you are going to drop or eliminate the y and then add ies. So it means that this verb must end with a y, a consonant plus the y. Example, we have identify, so it will be identifies. Okay? And the third columns are for those verbs that end with o, double s, ch, sh, or s. Okay? To give you an example, we have the verb watch. Okay? So I just add the es, watches.
Yes, I have a response here. Say try, it tries.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah, try is a verb that end with a consonant and the y. So we have to drop the y and then ies. Very good job. Okay. Now, also you have to complete the second part. Write the sentences using the above verbs and the subject in the third person singular. Let me give you an example. Let me choose on any of this verb that I have here. For example, watch. Okay, I can use the third person singular. My mom, it's only one person. My mom watches, okay, coronavirus news, okay, or coronavirus videos. My mom watches coronavirus videos. Okay, good. Okay, so try to complete this practice. How or where can you get the practice? You have to access to our Google Classroom TO66L60. Okay, also we are welcome to have your response right now on Instagram. Okay, to see you. So now in order to finish today, I wanted to complete with a video, okay, that will say the rise of the coronavirus, okay? So let's see, Evelyn, anything else?
Yes, I want to say just hello to Javier. He says hello to Capira. Say
hello, Javier. Hello, Capira.
Mucha lluvia. They're raining over there. Hello to Monica Nunez as well. Okay, that's it. Thank you, teacher.
Bye. See you next class, and pay attention. Watch this video, the rise of the coronavirus, and we'll talk about of this in our next Friday, next class. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Patria.
Nacional FM y Crisol FM te informan. No salgas de casa sin tu mapa, mascarilla y pantalla. Usar mascarilla reduce la transmisión del COVID-19 un 80%.